The AAPACN Foundation exists to be able to provide additional scholarships for individuals in the long-term care industry to advance their careers. The scholarships provide a financial bridge for them. And so a lot of the recipients in the past have just expressed their gratitude to be able to have that money. Takes some of the pressure off of having to provide that money themselves through their working and the hours they put in at the nursing home or wherever they're working, and it gives them a little bit of relief that way. I think also just the pressure on the industry with 200,000 nursing positions short, really since COVID. That's a lot of uphill battle to really replenish those positions and to bring people into the industry. It's just a challenge everywhere to try to get those nurses that are qualified to provide the care at an RN or an LPN level. And so helping these individuals to be able to do that is a real help to our industry from the long-term care perspective.
Currently, I work at a long-term nursing home in Greenwood, Indiana, where I take care of the patients that are in memory care. So I kind of assist them with their daily living activities. I've had family members that were sick throughout my life, starting when I was young. I've always been there to help them. I was raised by my grandparents, so I've always had love for the older population. So just kind of give back and show love to those, who've shown love to me growing up. Is why I chose this field of work. I plan to eventually get my NP, so my nurse practitioner license, start my own practice, host health fairs, kind of do what I'm doing now, but in a different role, in a higher position. This is my second to last semester, so this scholarship will cover my books. We have a hefty book bundle for the final semester, which is critical care. So it'll help me pay for that. Because in other words, I would have to pick up a lot of hours just to cover, the book expenses. So, I appreciate everybody at this organization who even selected me.
I originally have a Master's of Science in Nursing with a focus in nursing education. I do already have a DNP with a focus in educational leadership. And so right now what I'm doing is I'm going back for a postmaster's certification in the adult gerontology primary care nurse practitioner program. What I do in terms of the post-acute setting is I still do RN oversight. And then I also, along with my husband, we opened a personal care home. One of the things that I really love about what I do is just being able to maintain that continuity of care, because there's a lot of fragmented care. There's a lot of lack of communication in nursing, especially in post-acute care. Ultimately, my goal is to reduce hospitalizations and keep the clients functioning as independent as possible, maintaining their dignity, and just to keep them going and be able to thrive in life. It was really just the focus and the motivation to continue to do more, for myself, do more for my family. I have young children. I have a 10-year-old and a 5-year-old now, but also to be able to care for patients in a way that, I thought could be better. It just continues to drive me to try to make it better for everyone.
I've been in long-term care since I was 15 years old, in various different positions, and you don't know long-term care until you've been in it. Really, we're lifting up and helping and supporting our aging population and their families in one of the most pivotal points of their life. I work as initially the MDS coordinator at a 46-bed facility in Altoona, and then eventually they asked me to be the DON. When it comes to doing school, I honestly don't know how I do it. I truly believe it's all by God's grace, because somehow I manage to get it done. I really don't know how. I wake up before 5 o'clock every morning, and typically that's when I'm working on being a nurse practitioner, specifically an FNP, so a family nurse practitioner. Future goals is to set up a practice that would encourage and coach and prescribe plans for retirement age, because a lot of this could be prevented if people took really small measures earlier on in their life.
I initially chose nursing because my grandmother raised me. During her last days, I wanted to take care of her. So that's why I chose nursing, and I stuck with it even after she passed. I've been a nurse for about 5 years now, and I've held a few titles. So it's really fun because I get to do different things, not just nursing. I get to advocate for the patients that I have. I get to use a lot of my skill sets, and there's a lot of career advancement opportunities as well that I do take advantage of. Right now, I'm going to school. I'm getting my BSN. So I'm going from LPN to get my bachelor's in nursing so that I can become a director of nursing. My workload is very heavy. I'm also a single mom of 3 children. I go to school full-time and I work full-time as a nurse as well. The motivation behind going back to school is I want to be a director of nursing. I want to have my own building. I want to run my own building in my own department. I definitely have the skill sets. I just don't have the education yet. And I want to also show my children that you can be anything you want and you can do anything that you want. It was very emotional for me because I really think that I deserve this opportunity, and I worked really, really hard to get to where I am now. And I'm very thankful and very grateful for this scholarship. I was very surprised, but I was also very, very, very thankful.
To the donors, I would say thank you that this is something that you've seen as important enough to donate. These donors don't know me, but they have entrusted in me that I would really, truly want to elevate post-acute care, and I think that's admirable.
I would like to, of course, say thank you so much. I appreciate the scholarship. I appreciate everything that I can do with the scholarship. I appreciate the consideration. I appreciate the idea of designating this field as being important enough to even fund. And so I'm just very grateful. I'm very, very grateful for the scholarship, and thank you so much.
Thank you guys for, selecting me. Thank you for, looking for those frontline heroes and showing, making sure that they feel appreciated and, that somebody's there to support them and help them pursue their education. Just thank you.
The scholarships are funded 100% through donations. So we work hard with our business partners through AAPACN, through private donations, wherever we can find individuals who are interested in helping to support this industry through the American Association of Post-Acute Care Nurses. One of the things as a foundation that we, this year, for the first time, since we've had the foundation, have been able to accomplish is we've fully funded all of the scholarships this year completely through our fundraising, plus some additional funds that are available to actually provide some additional scholarships. So we're excited about that and excited for the future of the foundation. So congratulations to you all the best in your career aspirations, and we look forward to seeing you advance your careers in long-term care.